Hello class and welcome to this video. Today we'll be discussing the moral of a story. And with that, let's go on to our table of contents. So we'll be discussing our assignment that we'll be doing in class tomorrow. We'll be seeing what a moral is, how to find the moral, an example, and our conclusion. So let's go on to our assignment. Tomorrow we will be reading a few of Aesop's fables and searching for the moral of the story. So some of the stories that we'll be looking at is the frogs and the ox, the lion and the mouse, and the plane tree. If you're wanting to get a jump ahead of the rest of everybody, you can go ahead and exit this PowerPoint, go over to this group classroom, and you'll be on the moral section of the lesson videos, just how you found this video right here. And click on the link right here to Aesop's Fables, and it'll bring you to the Library of Congress, where they have put together all of his children's fables right in an easy to get to list. So one of the ones that we mentioned is the frogs and the ox. So go ahead and click on that one and you can bring up that we have our stories right here. So you can go ahead and read them ahead of time if you'd like, but if not, just click on over here back to our video and we'll continue on with what's going on. So the next thing is, what is a moral? A moral is a lesson that a person learns from consuming art. The lesson is normally a short phrase that is put there purposefully by the author to tell a story. So some of the stories can be found in, morals can be found in stories, videos, lyrics to the song, anything that really tells a written story. So how do you find these morals? When you read a story, you have to figure out what the message the author is trying to get across by decoding the story. Look at what the characters are saying, how they react, and the decisions that they make. These things can tell you how the person changes from the beginning till the end. So with that, you can define what the moral is. How they're changing is what the author is trying to get across to you, how you should change or how you should act, or things that maybe you should do. There's suggestions or lessons that you need to know for the future, maybe. And a quick tip for those are morals can be directly stated in the story, unlike a theme, but it usually doesn't happen until the end. And if there is a narrator in the story, they will more than likely state the moral outright. But of course, like it said earlier, it doesn't happen until the end of the story. So some good examples of morals is clothes do not make a man. So that one's kind of figurative. Some of them can be figurative like that. Clothes do not make a man means that you should not judge a person by what they have. So a movie is Forrest Gump. He has a lot of good stories and has a lot of good things about him, even though he doesn't own a lot. He doesn't have a lot of his own things, but he is still a good man. So no matter what he has, he is not defined by that. So another one is make an effort to understand others. That one's very easy and you should be able to understand that one. A good book to go along with that is To Kill a Mockingbird. And then another good moral is the burden of leadership, how leadership burdens you or changes you or affects you. And a good example for that one is the movie Black Panther. So going on to our good conclusion, a moral is a phrase, a summary of the story, found towards the end and can be directly stated. If you have any questions, you can always come in early in class and we can discuss it tomorrow. And I just thank you for listening, and we'll just read some Aesop fables tomorrow and see where that takes us.